What's going on, y'all? It's TKJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the San Antonio Spurs. Now, they won 4 rings back in the day with their big three of Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. But those days are long gone. They have since hit the reset button, and I'm here to make sure that their rebuild goes according to plan so they can get back to their glory days. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Let's get it.
All right, guys, so for those new to the rebuilds, this is going to be a minimum of 3 seasons where the goal is to win a championship. And if we don't do it during that time, then the video doesn't end until eventually we do. I'm expecting this to take more than 3 years because the Spurs are very bad right now. So, yeah, get some snacks, get comfortable as we go ahead and get into this one, man. But taking a look at the rotation for the Spurs, they've got Tre Jones, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Stanley Johnson, and Jakob Poeltl as their starting 5. Now, they got a few guys who might be a part of the future for us. Tre Jones seems like a nice, decent guard. He's about to be a restricted free agent, as we can see over here. So we'll find out how much he's looking to make. Devin Vassell is going to have a team option in next season. He's someone we'll probably keep around at least for a little while. And then Keldon Johnson is set to make 20 mil the next season, but it's actually going to go down after that, all the way down to 17.5 by 2026, which is really interesting. That it's actually a regressing deal. So yeah, these are 3 guys who might be a part of the future for us. Jeremy Sochan might also be a part of it. You know, he's a recent draft pick, number 9 overall. So maybe there's something there. Maybe there's also something there in guys like Blake Wesley, maybe even Malachi Branham. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, I'm not committing to these guys. We're just going to see what happens here. But I do know for sure that I want to trade a few of these guys with some value. Jakob Poeltl, to me, has the most value on this team when it comes to guys who are not a part of our young core. He's 27 years old, so in that middle range. But I think he's one of the most underrated centers in the league and definitely has a lot of value for this upcoming trade deadline. Also, you know, there's another nice center here that we got in Zach Collins. Let's see, where's he? Yeah, he's 25 years old, set to have a team option next season for just under 8 mil. I think there's got to be some teams around the league who want to get him as well. And then we also have some valuable wings, you know, Doug McDermott and Josh Richardson. Richardson is a 3-and-D guy. He's shooting a little bit above league average from deep this season. I think it's like 36%. Yeah, 36.2%. So there's always value in a wing who can play on both ends of the floor. And then Doug McDermott is actually just all shooting, but he does it really well, man. 41.5%. There's going to be someone out there who wants Doug McDermott. So yeah, man, these are going to be a few guys we might move on from. I am limiting myself to 3 trades per season and 2 in the off season. Again, just trying to keep it realistic. The only thing that is unrealistic is we are turning off injuries for this rebuild. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the game plan as we go and check out the 3-year plan for the Spurs here. So for the first season, sell assets and tank. So we're going to sell guys like Jakob Poeltl, Josh Richardson, Doug McDermott, Zach Collins. These are types of guys that I think have value around the league, so we're going to try to move on from them and just be bad, man. We want to get Victor Wembanyama. We want to get Scoot Henderson, guys like that. Those are really the 2 big names that I want to get. But the second season, our goal is to buy low and still tank. So by buying low, I just mean looking for guys who are low risk, high reward. So, you know, just young, disgruntled players who need a change of scenery that we can bring in, maybe just for some 2nd round picks, you know, protected 1st round picks, stuff like that. Just low risk, man, and see what happens. And at the end of the day, we still want to be bad, so we can still get some good draft picks. And then for the 3rd season and really for the future, is just build a young core, man. You know, I talked about it there for the first 2. I want to tank the 1st season, get Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson. 2nd season, I want to maybe find some diamonds in the rough, you know, some guys who maybe they'll turn into something, and if not, we didn't risk a whole lot. But I'm hoping by the 3rd season, all of that will result in a pretty nice young core that we can really build around as we try to get back to a championship. So that's going to do it, man. Let's go ahead and check out this first trade because I already have something in mind. All right, guys, so I'm looking to move our biggest, most valuable piece right now, and that's Jakob Poeltl. I'm trying to trade him to the Toronto Raptors. Actually, it's funny. This is where he began his career in Toronto back in, I think, 2016. Yeah, 9th overall pick. You know, the Raptors are in a weird spot right now where they're underperforming. They can either hit the reset button or double down and try to be competitive again. I think they'll go in the middle and just retool, and Jakob can definitely do that. He's 27 years old. He can help you win right now and also sort of be a part of the future for them if that's what they want. You know, you're rolling Pascal Siakam at the 5 right now. He's 6'8". If you move him over to the 4, you bring in Jakob, and he's kind of similar to what you had back in the Marc Gasol days when they were winning a championship a few years back. just a big body down low who can anchor the paint. So I think that's a good move for them. We're also going to get a 2024 first round pick that's top 3 protected. I do expect that to convey, and we'll get Kem Birch just to make the salary match. Let's go ahead and see if they accept this. They want a first. We're not going to do that. I don't think in real life that the Spurs would have to give up a second, but they're not really that valuable here in 2K. So for the sake of making that happen, you see, this is the part that's unrealistic, is that I don't think this would happen. But in 2K, we're going to have to give these up, man. I don't think it's important. I'm probably not re-signing any of my second round picks either way. So it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and make this trade here. Just pretend those picks aren't involved. You know, I'm not mad at it. At the end of the day, we got a first round pick that's top 3 protected. And I think that'll be nice. Should be like a lottery type of pick, like a late lottery, which would be good for us. So we still have Zach Collins, Josh Richardson, and also Doug McDermott as a few pieces. I'm just going to kind of shop them around right now, see what the best offer is. Let's go ahead and find out. All right, guys, so I'm trying to get 2 of those second round picks back. We're going to ship out Doug McDermott to the Dallas Mavericks for Davis Bertans, and 2 of them things. Now, Bertans actually began his career in San Antonio, so we're just having a bunch of reunions here, apparently. But yeah, the Mavericks would be willing to do this because they want to get off this contract. Bertans is set to make $17 million this upcoming season. He'll have the team option for 2024, which we wouldn't pick up. And yeah, we're fine with taking on that salary because we're not looking to be competitive right now. So it is what it is. I think the Mavericks would prefer to have a nice facilitator to take some of the load off of Luka Doncic. But also, man, it doesn't hurt to have a wing who can knock down some shots, especially with Luka on your team. He's somebody who draws so much attention. Having a kick-out option in Doug McDermott, who's shooting, what was it, like 41.5% from deep? Yeah, that would be really nice to pair up with Luka. So let's go ahead and see if they accept this trade. They just want to make it a swap the worst one where I get the best. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. So we ultimately got 1 second round pick there. So slight recovery from giving up 3 for Jakob, which I'm still upset about, but it is what it is. Again, I'm probably not signing any of the second rounders that I draft, so it's fine. But yeah, we still got Zach Collins and Josh Richardson left, who I want to move on from. I'm only going to be able to move one of them because I have 1 trade left. So let's go ahead and just keep looking around and just see what else is out there. All right, guys, so just let me cook for a second here. Hear me out. So I'm here looking for Josh Richardson trade packages, and I thought, you know what? There's somebody here who I think we could bring on that might be a diamond in the rough, man. I'm thinking about bringing in Cam Reddish. Now, he's someone who's 23 years old and just really hasn't been able to find his footing yet in the league. As you can see, really spotty from deep. He had 1 year where he was slightly above average. But the defense has always been there for him. A- perimeter defense, we will definitely take that. And the 3-point shot isn't horrible. You know, what's his potential looking like? He's a C+. Hey, man, this might be one of those low risk, high rewards guys that I was talking about getting in the second season. But I really want to get him right now because he is about to be a restricted free agent. So if I don't trade for him right now, then it's going to be hard to get him next season when he's on a bigger contract. And also, I won't be able to trade for him for, I think, like 60, 90 days, whatever it is. So yeah, I think I should make my move right now, trying to get Cam Reddish. We'll put him on the bench and give him like 25 minutes or so, you know, just to see what happens. I think the Knicks would definitely be interested in Josh Richardson. He's a veteran guy who is a 3-and-D player. You know, what team doesn't want that? We're going to have to throw in probably Evan Fournier here to make the money match. And similar to Davis Bertans, we're fine with taking on that contract. It's $19 million next season. We're not going to pick up that team option in 2024. So by the end of next season, we'll get off the books from Bertans and Fournier, which will free us up for, I think, what is that, like 35 mil, something like that. Pretty much a max contract spot. So that sounds good to me, man. That sounds good to me. Normally, I think that the Knicks would be looking to get a second round pick for Reddish, but we're giving them someone who's valuable, and we're also taking on Fournier's contract. So I think it all evens out. Does it not? They want Kem Birch, who we just traded for, and a second round pick. I can't do the second, man. I can't do it. I gave up too many of them. Stanley Johnson, it'll give us a first. Bro, this is why 2K doesn't make sense. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take a first round pick for no reason for y'all. Let's do this. Is that going to work? They're still saying no. I don't want your first. Okay, let's just do this. I don't want it. I don't want it. We're going to go to Trade Finder. So here it is, guys, in the Trade Finder. I guess I'm going to have to give up the second round pick. At this point, man, just whatever. I don't need second round picks. It's fine. It's not realistic. Sure, the video's ruined. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine. The second round picks don't matter. At the end of the day, you know, we got that first round pick from the Toronto Raptors, and we got a nice diamond in the rough player in Cam Reddish. I think that's successful, man. As long as we're still bad, you know, we tank this season and we get a good pick, then this is a W. You know, the next season we'll get a top pick here, bring them in, and still trade a guy like Zach Collins in our second season. That'll be good. You know, maybe even move on from a guy like Keita Bates-Diop. If he gets any better, he's 27. But yeah, that's pretty much the game plan here. As we go ahead and simulate the rest of this season, let's go ahead and see how this plays out, man. All right, guys, so Luka Doncic wins MVP. No surprise as we take a look at the rest of this. I don't think we'll get anybody because we traded all of our good players away. As we take a look at the All-NBA teams, I'm not expecting much. Maybe Jeremy Sochan, all-rookie team, like first or second. There it is. All-rookie second team, Jeremy Sochan will definitely take it. Average about 10 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. Didn't shoot it well from deep, and has actually been shooting free throws one-handed, which is interesting. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings, see where we ended up landing. As long as we're bottom 3, we'll get a 14% chance of the top pick, and we are the worst team in the league. Hey, that's exactly what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. So Keldon Johnson led the way with 20 points per game. Devin Vassell, 17. I think both of them are pretty decent three-point shooters. Yeah, above league average, which is really nice. Tyus Jones also had 12 and about 6 for us. That's decent. It's hard to tell what Cam Reddish did. This is a gripe that I have with 2K. As you take a look at his stats here, I wish it would separate it. What did he average in New York? What did he average in San Antonio? Obviously, that makes it more cluttered here. But without that, man, I can't tell what he did. You know, I guess we can go and take a look at some of his recent games, see what he did here. Let's see. He had a 15-pointer. He had 21. Hey, man, the good thing is he's getting consistent minutes. This is about 21 minutes per game, 22, 23. That's all we can do for him right now is give him a consistent role to where he knows he's going to be suiting up. You know, he's not going to be getting DMPs. And we'll just see what happens from there. You know, at the end of the day, that's all we can do. So let's go ahead and simulate the play-in here. Really the whole playoffs. I mean, let's go ahead and do that because we don't care about none of this, man. All that we want is a top pick. We want the first pick or the second pick, you know, Victor or Scoot. That's all we're going for. So the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Memphis Grizzlies. Joel Embiid. The process is complete. Let's go ahead and take a look at player retirements. I'm just going to go ahead and veto a few of the guys who are still in the rotation for their teams. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Sometimes you see like LeBron James, you know, Chris Paul. I do want to bring back Derrick Rose here. But yeah, doesn't look like there's any really big names. We're going to let all of these guys go ahead and just call it. So let's go straight to the draft lottery, man. This is what we're here for. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, so here's a look at the lottery odds. We have a 14% chance of the top pick. It also says we have an 11.5% chance, but that is from a pick we got from the DeJounte Murray trade. Now, the Hawks already had that Charlotte pick, and they sent it to us, and it is top 16 protected, so it's not going to convey. We're not going to keep it. All that matters is that top one, man, and let's go ahead and see if luck is on our side. All right, guys, so a look at the 5th pick. It's supposed to go to Charlotte, and it goes to Houston. All righty. Interesting. This one's supposed to go to Charlotte. It goes to the Thunder. Hey, man, I don't care where it goes as long as it's not to us. Come on, keep dodging bullets. Let's go. Top 2 pick. But can we get the first one? Can we get Victor Wembanyama? Please, guys, please. Victor Wembanyama is coming to San Antonio. That's right. Big time, man. Big time. This first season, automatically massive dubs. Put a W in the comment section, man. This is a huge win for us, for this franchise. I don't even care about staff signings. All I care about is one signing here, and that is bringing Victor Wembanyama to the team. Let's go ahead and do that here as we go ahead and make our first pick. Choose the prospect. Scoot, I love you, my boy, but Victor Wembanyama has arrived, folks. We don't have any more picks, so we are going to simulate the rest of this thing here. As you see, they announced it for us. Let's go ahead and sim this, man. So Wemby is an 80 overall, same as Scoot Henderson, but we all know who the truth is, man. I am ecstatic right now. Rookie signing. We only got one man to sign, and you know we're about to do that. let's go ahead and take a look at team/player options. I do want to bring back Zach Collins, purely just to move him. I think he might be a nice trade piece for us. Obviously, we're going to bring back Devin Vassell as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to qualifying offers. We're going to extend that to Cam Reddish and Trey Jones. We are not going to extend that to Romeo Langford. Yeah, do I want to? He's 73 overall, man. What's his potential look like? I think he's decent in real life, but I don't know if 2K likes him or not. And do I really want to be paying money for him? B potential, 23 years old. You know what? We're going to bring him back. At least we're going to try to. If someone gives him an offer, then it is what it is. But yeah, we might as well. I mean, we're a young team, rebuilding team. It doesn't hurt to keep young guys on your squad. So let's go ahead and check out free agency here and see what else is going on. We'll bring back Keita. Actually says he's not interested. Hey, I feel you, bro. I was about to trade you either way. So I think he saw the writing on the wall. It is what it is. As we are going to bring back Romeo Langford. We're going to bring back Cam Reddish. Yeah. Ryan Archidiakno, we'll let him go. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how we're going to roll with things, man. Let's go ahead and do that. Make sure that we are keeping everybody. And it actually says Trey Jones is about to accept an offer from the Raptors. 3 years, 44. That's what, like a little bit under 15 a year. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, man. Why not? We don't really have any other guards, honestly. 11. Nah, I was already iffy at like 9. I'm not gonna bring him back, man. I'm not gonna do that. I want to make sure we're bringing back Cam Reddish. That's the one that I for sure want to bring back. But yeah, man, other than that, let's go over to player progression and see what guys are looking like. So Keldon Johnson is now an 85 overall. We like to see it. Devin Vassell an 84. That's beautiful. Jeremy Sochan is a 77. He went up 2 after making an all-rookie second team. Malachi Branham, hey, he was one of those guys where I said if something happens, if something's there, then we'll keep him. If not, it is what it is. Well, it looks like we're probably going to end up keeping him here as he is now a 76 overall. Cam Reddish up 2 to a 76. Got a little bit better with the three-point shot. We like him, man. We want to get him to league average. And if he can do that while also being a lockdown defender at the age of 23, then that would be really nice for us. He ended up accepting, I think it was like $7.5 million is what it was. Let's go ahead and find that here. Yeah, 7.44, which we'll definitely take. This will be the last year for Davis Bertans and Evan Fournier. Yeah, man, this is all looking good. Blake Wesley went up 1, not huge. But I'm feeling pretty good, man, because we have this boy right here, Victor Wembanyama. That is a beautiful sight. Let's go ahead and come over here to season 2 and see what's next for us. So right now the rotation is looking like Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sochan is starting for us, and then Victor Wembanyama at the 5. Off the bench we got Zach Collins, Cam Reddish. We're giving him 25 a game just to see what's there, man. Same for Malachi Branham. We bumped him up to 22. We also brought Jeremy Lamb on the team. And yeah, man, Kemba Walker, I didn't even realize we brought him in at the age of 33. Neither of these guys are going to be playing much. Hey, man, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I do want to make a move, though. I think I want to trade Zach Collins, see if there's anyone out there who will give us any sort of a pick. And then also let's go ahead and see if there's any type of diamond in the rough. You know, I think we could really use a nice point guard or shooting guard because we don't have a whole lot of that off the bench. You know, Cam Reddish is mostly a 3. Yeah, we got Malachi Brennan, who is a 2, but we definitely need a backup point guard. So let's see if there's anyone out there we can buy low on. And then also if there's anyone who is interested in taking on Zach Collins. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, so after looking around the league, I found something a little bit interesting here. So the Orlando Magic, obviously they have a lot of guards in real life. Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, even RJ Hampton. But apparently in this simulation, they also added Anthony Black with the 20th pick in the draft. Yeah, a shooting guard, point guard. They just have too many guards, man. So I'm looking to snag one of them. And the guy that really catches my eye is Markelle Fultz. Now, he's a great defender. He's got good size at the 1. And apparently in this simulation is also a B+ 3-point shot. Let's take a look at his stats. 16, 7, and just below league average. You know, 34%. We'll take that, man. So we're going to try to get Markelle Fultz. I know I said I was going to buy low, but it probably is going to cost us something. I think we're probably going to throw them, let's see, Davis Bertans, and it's going to cost us picks. But honestly, man, I'm fine with that because look at this. We've got 3 first-round picks this upcoming year and then 3 the next year. There is no reason why we should have that many picks. We're just not going to be able to sign everybody. So we actually need to get rid of some picks here. I think the least valuable one is the Hawks because these are all going to be lottery picks. I think the Hawks would be slightly outside that. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if they accept it. They want our pick. Nah, y'all are tripping now. Let's not get too crazy. As much as I would like to bring in Bol Bol. Actually, Bol Bol and Victor Wembanyama would be wild. But we're not going to get that wild. Let's see, man. I think we can give y'all... is this going to be like a lottery pick? Like a late lottery pick? Because we don't need 3 this year. We just don't. We just don't. The Bulls one. We'll give y'all the Bulls one. We'll keep our 1 for 2025. They say deal. Hey, man. I wasn't looking to give up first round picks, but when I saw what the Magic had, and then when I saw how many picks we had, it just makes sense, man. So we actually are going to start Markelle Fultz, and that's fine because I think Tre Jones is probably going to be a bench guy for us, you know, just a nice facilitator on the second unit. I think that's perfect. And now just like that, the team is looking nice, man. Markelle Fultz, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sochan, and Victor Wembanyama. Off the bench, we got Tre Jones, Zach Collins, Cam Reddish, Malachi Brannon, and then a few of these guys here. I do think I am going to trade Zach Collins and just try to get some sort of draft capital back because I don't want to be too good, man. I still want to have a really nice pick in this upcoming draft that is our own. So we're going to move on from Zach Collins and just see who is willing to buy here. I think that team is the Kings, man. Look, they've got their starting center, Domantas Sabonis. But other than that, they're rolling with Richaun Holmes as their backup center, which is obviously not ideal. We're going to go ahead and throw him in this trade. You guys get to upgrade to Zach Collins. You know, Sabonis is obviously a guy who prefers to stay in the paint. Well, Zach Collins gives you a nice stretch option. You know, he shot a little bit below league average in real life, I think, right? He was at 32.8%, but he shot above league average before, you know, was right around there also in 2021, 2022. So I think that'd be a good addition, man. We are going to get a second round pick from him. That is the plan. And yeah, man, I just think we have to move on from Zach Collins because 1, he has value. 2, we already have Victor Wembanyama as our starting center. And then 3, he's about to become a free agent and we're not looking to pay him when we already have Victor Wembanyama as our center. So we're going to go ahead and try to make this trade. They say no. This is just 2K being weird again, man. We throw in a pick. They throw in a pick. Cool. So we get +1 second round pick, which is what we wanted. So I think that's about it, honestly. Like just messing with this year, I want to make sure that we get some minutes for some of our more promising guys. But I think we're pretty much good. I really like what this team is looking like. You know, we got Markelle Fultz as our facilitator. We've got some nice shooting options in Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Victor Wembanyama. And I think Jeremy Sochan is a really nice glue guy in that starting lineup. Kind of just to piece it all together, Draymond Green-esque for us. Then we also have Tre Jones, who immediately becomes one of the best backup guards in the league. We've got Cam Reddish. We'll see what happens there, but there's a lot of potential. We got Malachi Brannon. Apparently there's a lot of potential there just based off what we saw from this past season. Taking a look at his stats again. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, man. Richaun Holmes, he's just going to give some backup center minutes, but that's fine. I think this is a pretty decent team. In fact, it might be a little bit too good, which is a little concerning. I'm really hoping that we're not too good. I still want to have like a top 5 pick. Obviously, we still have the Raptors pick, and we still have someone else's here. Whose pick was that? The Hornets pick. Okay, so yeah, we're in a really good spot. Let's go ahead and simulate this season and just see how it all plays out. So Ja Morant wins MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year, 24, 12, and 3. We love to see it, man. I thought that was Tre Jones for 6th Man of the Year. It's Tyus Jones, his brother. Oh, Defensive Player of the Year? Victor Wembanyama, man. He's different. He's built different. Did he make an All-NBA team? He did. That's insane. Hey, man. He is a game changer. That's why I was so excited to get him on this team. Brandon Miller, All-NBA 3rd team? Nah, that's actually pretty wild. That one is a bit surprising. 26, geez, okay. Yeah, so he's hooping. But hey, I'm super happy as we see all defensive first team Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, this is good, man. This is really good for us. Taking a look at the standings here. We were 30 and 52, a little bit higher than I wanted to be. But at the end of the day, right outside of the bottom 3. So I guess that's not bad. You know, we're going to have a little bit less than a 14% chance. I don't remember what it is. It's probably like 12 point something. But that's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and check out our player stats here and just see what guys are looking like. We already know Victor's stats with Keldon Johnson about 15 and 5. Not bad. Markelle Fultz 15, 7, and how did he shoot from deep? Oh, that's disappointing. But still, I mean, we've got other guys who are like league average around him. Devin Vassell is above league average. Victor Wembanyama is above league average. Keldon slightly below, so that's not bad. I want to see Cam Reddish, man. What did he do? 11 points off the bench, keep in mind. And how did he shoot the ball, man? How did he shoot it? Almost league average. We will take that. That's big. We like that, man. What did his per 36 look like? Because he's averaging like 11 off the bench. That's got to be kind of nice, no? Hey, we'll take that, man. We'll take that from Cam Reddish. Most importantly, he's shooting the ball better. Malachi Brannon also ended up being pretty nice for us. How did he shoot from deep? Let's see. Not great. But yeah, man, I think this is a pretty good year. Taking a look at Jeremy Sochan's numbers. Trey now coming off the bench for us. I think this is a W. Of course, we still got to see where we land in the lottery. You know, we're going to have a few picks here. I do want to see how that Raptors pick ended up being because I don't see them in the playoffs. So that's got me a little bit scared. Let's go ahead and find out where they were at. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, it's top 3 protected. It's going to convey. So that's good to know, man. Let's go ahead and simulate this here where Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets win the championship. Looking at player retirements, Carmelo Anthony, he's 40 now. We're going to let it slide. Chris Paul, he's 39. We're going to bring him back. Iggy, you can go. Kyle, you can go. Batum, yeah. K-Love, 35. Yeah, we're going to let him go. I think that's about it, man. So let's go ahead and keep it moving to the moment of truth, the draft lottery. Let's see how this shakes out, man. So we have the number 4 spot. Yep, 11.5% chance. Makes sense. And we also have 10 from Charlotte. I don't know if it's protected or anything. I don't think it is. And then the Raptors one is projected to be 12. So not bad. Let's go ahead and simulate that, see how it all plays out. So we're expected to get number 12 here, and we do. Number 10 here. This one is from the Hornets, I think. Okay, so we do get number 10. Not bad. Yeah, it is from Charlotte. But, hey, man, if we can sneak our way into the top 3 again, that would be massive. Let's go ahead and see if we can. No! We dropped to number 7. That's brutal. But, hey, we have 3 picks. We might package 2 of them to move into like the top 5. Now this is an auto-generated draft class, so I don't know anything about these guys. Obviously they're just gonna be random people. There's not really a good enough draft class that I like for 2024, so I didn't do one. But yeah, man, I think we can package some of these and maybe move up depending on if we find somebody that we like in the draft. Let's go ahead and go to that. I don't know why I'm still here. It ended up being the Thunder with the top pick, so let's go ahead and go to the draft and just see what some of the prospects are looking like. So it looks like the consensus top prospect is Blake Dawkins, a 7'1" center. We already have Victor Wembanyama, so I'm not mad about missing out on that. This guy caught my eye because of his name, Wally Berry Carroll. Okay, Wally Berry Carroll. Let's see, what are you looking like, bro? Like, what is your draft comparison? Let's see. Dwayne Wade, All NBA. Hey, that would be really nice for us. Honestly, I'm not sure what we need, man. We're still really just drafting for talent at this point. So I think we're just gonna let it rock, as we see a guy from France is projected to go to us, which would be cool because obviously Victor Wembanyama, what's he supposed to be? Only a starter. Don't like that. I think we're just gonna simulate the first 3 picks, see if there's anyone falling, and then maybe we move up a little bit from like 7 into the top 5. But let's go ahead and check that out here as we get back to the draft. Blake Dawkins goes first. We expected that. Clark Richmond. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is where I'm going to pause it and just see what the, let's see, who is this? The Thunder are maybe looking for. Let's go and check that out. So the Thunder had the 5th pick. We're willing to give them the 7th and the Raptors one, which is the 12th. That'll still give us the 10th that we get to keep. I think we only want to bring in 2 guys from this draft class anyways. So we're going to try to make this trade. They do agree. And let's go ahead and see who's out there, man, with this 5th pick. Let's go ahead and choose a prospect and see what we got. I see a 77 overall guy who's already fully scouted, but it doesn't look like he's supposed to go too high. What are you projected to be? All-Star Kiki Vandeweghe. Interesting comparison. We don't need another center. That's fine. Although he is maybe a power forward, which would be pretty interesting. The Twin Towers. What did you shoot? He didn't shoot from deep. Okay, yeah, no. So we don't need that. Let's see. Percy White. Yeah, we probably didn't need to move up now that I'm looking at it. But honestly, if this draft doesn't even look great, we definitely don't need 3 picks. So it is what it is, man. I think we're going to go with Ronnie Robbins. Apparently he's upset. Hasn't even joined the league yet. Maybe because he thinks he fell, but like it doesn't look like it. I don't know. I don't know if I want this guy if he's already upset, but we'll still bring him in because I think we could use him off the bench right away. So Ronnie Robbins, welcome to the team. Let's go ahead and come over to our 10th pick, see who else is there. Let's go ahead and see what is still available. There's that Patrick Gibbs guy who we just said can't shoot the 3 balls. I don't know if I want to bring him in, but he's a 77 overall. He's supposed to be all-star potential. Maybe just have him off the bench. I mean, we're just looking for talent, and it looks like he's the most talented guy right now. So I think that might be it, man. I think that might be it. Victor Wembanyama can also play power forward. I mean, he's obviously a better stretch option. He can space the floor better, knock down shots. So why not? It's interesting. Patrick Gibbs, let's go ahead and bring him in, and we are going to simulate the rest of this draft here after we make sure this is confirmed. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and sim this, see what it's looking like. 85 for Blake Dawkins is wild. Yeah, that guy's going to be an absolute monster. We end up getting a 77, which is nice, and then we end up getting another 77. So I think 2 W's, man. It doesn't look like there's anyone else here that is higher. Yeah, we got the top 2 guys outside of that crazy person. What is Blake Dawkins? Yeah. So this is a W draft, a very W draft here as we keep it moving to rookie signings. Let's go ahead and come over here. We're going to sign them both. We're not interested in our 2nd round picks. Didn't even know we had them. Let's go ahead and check out our options here. So we're going to pick up the option for Jeremy Sochan. Again, I think he's a glue guy for us. Malachi Brandon, I've seen good stuff out of him, so we're going to bring him back. Rashawn Holmes has a player option, so we have no choice, which is fine. Blake Wesley, he's 21, 73 overall, but he hasn't done anything, man. I guess we'll bring him back for now. We'll see. Obviously, we're declining Evan Fournier. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's check out our qualifying offers here where we are going to extend it to Devin Vassell for sure. And let's go to free agency. I'm honestly just looking to retain everybody. I just want to bring guys back, make sure they're all progressing well, and run it back for another season where I think we have a really nice young core around us. So we do have to bring back Cam Reddish. I forgot about that. So let's go ahead and make sure that happens. So Cam Reddish doesn't have any offers. He's expected to get $8.5 million. Yeah, we'll definitely take that, man. $8.5 million a year for a guy who I think can be a long-term option off the bench for us. Just a really nice glue guy. I think would be really good. I'm looking around, making sure we don't have any other unrestricted free agents. But let me go ahead and check that here first. How can I forget? Markelle Fultz, man. We got to bring him back. He has no offers, so I don't think it'll be a problem to bring him back onto the team. I did see Devin Vassell, who is a restricted free agent, so we're just going to give him that qualifying and see from there if anyone gives him another offer. Because right now, if he is asking for 29, that's tough. That's tough. We might have to let you go, my boy. But we will see. Emmanuel quickly was a guy I thought about bringing in, but it just didn't line up right, so that's fine. Tyus Jones, I keep thinking that's Trey Jones. I think we're good, man. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and advance to the next stage here and just see what guys are saying. Cam Reddish agrees. That's nice. Markelle Fultz agrees. We're keeping the cap hold and the restricted offer on Devin Vassell. We're renouncing Evan Fournier. We're renouncing all of these guys as well. And yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I just want to make sure that it's confirmed. They have both signed. Devin Vassell, yep, we're trying to keep him as well. And that should do it, man. That should do it. There wasn't another team that tried to get Vassell, so we bring him back here on his restricted offer. We'll worry about that next season. But hey, man, Victor Wembanyama +6 insanity. He's an 86 overall, tied with Devin Vassell, who, I mean, I guess at this point we do have to bring back now at all costs because he's one of our best players, tied for it. Keldon Johnson in 85, Markelle Fultz. Yeah, this is looking really good. Even Jeremy Sochan went up 3. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wanted a bigger jump from Cam Reddish, but that's fine. Hey, Rashad Holmes is a 75. Maybe he's got some trade value, expiring contract, question mark. We'll see. Blake Wesley, we brought him back. He went up too. Okay, maybe there's something there, maybe not. It's going to be tough, though, because we already have Trey Jones as our backup guard. But I feel really, really good. I said this last time as well. But I think season 3 goal is already pretty much checked off, man. I wanted to build a young core, and I think we have that. I think we have a really good young core as we take a look at the rotation here. So here it is, man. Markelle Fultz, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sochan, and Victor Wembanyama. Off the bench, we got Tyus Jones, Cameron Reddish, we got Malachi Branham, and then we got our 2 rookies, Patrick Gibbs and Ronnie Robbins. We're giving them some minutes. We'll see what's there. Rashawn Holmes isn't in the mix. Neither is Blake Wesley. So we might move on from the 2 of them and just see what's out there, because honestly, I think it's going to be hard for them to find a role on the team. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what we can get. All right, guys. So the Bulls no longer have Ayo Dosunmu or Kobe White. All they have is Lonzo Ball. So I think they could really use a nice backup guard other than 32-year-old TJ McConnell. So we're going to try to give them Blake Wesley, see if they'll give us a first-round pick. Let's see. They will. We got a first-round pick. Let's go ahead and see what we can get for Rashawn Holmes now. And there's not really much, which I'm fine with. We're just going to let his contract end. It is what it is. Same for Reggie Bullock. He's not going to be playing for us. I'm really happy with the rotation, man. Let's go ahead and simulate this season and just see how it plays out. All right, guys, so Darius Garland wins MVP. Blake Dawkins, no surprise. Actually, it is surprising he didn't put up more stats there, but yeah, Rookie of the Year for him. 6th Man of the Year, Cade Cunningham? What is going on there? We're going to have to figure that out. Defensive Player of the Year, Victor Wembanyama, 28, 13, 4. 4 blocks. Oh, man, yeah, nah, he's crazy. Shooting 47% from deep? Nah, that's wild. That is wild. As we see all NBA first team. The future is here, and it's in San Antonio. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I'm feeling good. Let's go ahead and check out. Oh, we're the 4 seed. I didn't even realize that. I was kind of looking away here as the regular season was simulating. But let's go ahead and check this out here. We are slightly below the Oklahoma City Thunder, who actually are the top team and have the Rookie of the Year. That's crazy. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good for us. This is a big jump. Let's go ahead and see what our season stats were looking like. As we know, Victor Wembanyama is leading us, but Markelle Fultz, 14-9. That's nice. Keldon Johnson, solid as long as he's shooting the ball well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Devin Vassell also shooting it well, man. Even Markelle was pretty much league average. Yes, sir. Cam Reddish, 10 points. I was hoping for more, man. But he is on a good deal off the bench. He says he's feeling lit. All right. I like it, man. I think we have a nice group off the bench here in these guys. Let's see. Patrick Gibbs and Ronnie Robbins, neither of them got all rookie team. That's fine. They really didn't play a whole lot. 15 minutes, 11 minutes. But as long as they're shooting the ball efficiently, they're really not. Hey, man, that's cool. That's totally fine by me. Because at the end of the day, we are a 4 seed going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's go ahead and check out this matchup here as we skip past that. Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Zaire Williamson. Yeah, this is the same team. All right. Oh, my God. Victor Wembanyama looks massive. Ridiculously tall compared to Ja Morant. I guess compared to anybody. But, hey, man, I actually feel really good about this. I think we have a chance to get out the first round, which if we can do that this season, that would be really nice. Let's go ahead and simulate the first one. We win. Tied up. Okay. 2-1, yeah. Oh, okay. I wanted to go up 3-1 there. Yes, sir. One more. Oh, game 7. All right. Do I shorten the rotation? I think we do. We got some rookies in the mix here. Let's go ahead and take one of them out. We'll take away the one that is not on fire, and we will give some more minutes to Victor Wembanyama. Of course, we'll give some more minutes to Markelle Fultz, some more to Jeremy Sochan, Devin Vassell. And I think that's how we're going to roll with it, man. Let's go ahead and simulate this here with Simcast and see how it all plays out. Okay. Started off well, but ended up not being a good quarter for us. Yeah, it's not great. Oh, it's back and forth. We got a chance. No, we don't. Hey, man, a first round appearance in our third season, and it ends up being against a good Grizzlies team, even though they don't make it out of the next round. Cavaliers and Timberwolves. Let's go ahead and simulate that. The Cavs win. Yeah, they had the regular season MVP and now finals MVP with Darius Garland. Let's go ahead and take a look at player retirements. I'm really surprised LeBron is not retired. At this point, all y'all can go, man. Yeah, we're just gonna say yes to everybody at this point because we're so far ahead. So let's go over to the draft lottery and see what we got. So we actually don't have any picks anymore, which is fine by me. We're gonna go ahead and simulate all of this then. Oh, we do have the 26th overall pick. Okay, so we just didn't have a lottery pick, but that's totally fine. Let's go ahead and move on to the NBA draft and see if we can maybe find a little steal over here late in the first. Honestly, I don't feel like there's anything we really need. I'm kind of just trying to see if there is a little bit of a diamond in the rough. There's possibly DeMarcus Cousins. We already have a lot of centers. But hey, if we can draft them and maybe trade them, then that might be the move because I'm really not seeing anyone else. I see a Draymond Green type. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with Albert Wallace and just roll with that. If we want to flip him, then we will. Let's go ahead and see what he ended up being here. He ended up being a 75, which is actually pretty good considering the next one above him is all the way up at 15. So yeah, we will take that. As we go over to rookie signings, we will sign them. We're going to decline these two guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to team options. Victor Wembanyama, obviously got to bring him back. Jeremy Sochan, got to bring him back. Malachi Brannon is now an 80 overall. Got to bring him back. Taking a look at qualifying offers. Anthony Gill, we're going to let you go, my boy. And let's check out free agency here. So this is the only guy we need to bring back. It's Devin Vassell. We are going to send him that offer. It's the only one for him. It was not 32, luckily. But I think that's it, man. I don't think there's anybody else out here that we need to bring back. I thought that was Devin Vassell who was declining, but he actually does agree. It's Anthony Gill who we did decline. Totally fine by me. Rashawn Holmes, we're going to let him go as well because there's no way I'm paying him 19 M's. Yeah, no, y'all tripping, man. All right. Well, let's go ahead and sign Vassell, get this finalized here. It should be this next one. There we go. Let's go and check out progression now. So Victor Wembanyama has gone up 5 this time. Man, he's going crazy right now. 91 overall. Vassell stays put. Johnson stays put. That's a little disappointing. Markelle too. But Jeremy Sochan now in 83. Malachi Brannon now in 82. Where's Cam Reddish, man? He's staying put. That's disappointing, Cam. I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for him as we see Patrick Gibbs now in 80 overall. We'll take that. Yeah, man, this team is deep. This team is young. We really only have, one person over the age of 25? But we're ready to hoop, man. I think this year we can make a conference finals run. We'll see, man. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so I got a bit of a dilemma. I can't find a reason to play Cameron Reddish. I mean, look at this. He's a 78 overall. He hasn't been playing crazy well. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at him. He's shooting still below league average from deep. About 10 points off the bench for us. His per 36 is looking pretty good, but I mean, not like a huge jump from what he was with the Knicks, with the Hawks. So yeah, man, it's tough. Off the bench, we already have our backup point guard. This is our backup shooting guard / small forward. We have our backup center, and we have our backup small forward / power forward. So yeah, it's tough to find minutes for Cam Reddish. I think this might be a situation where we try to trade him and maybe even package him with one of these young guys and just try to win now, man. Let's see if there's anything out there that can help us become championship contenders right now. All right, guys, hear me out. Let me cook. So the Philadelphia 76ers were one of the worst teams in the league last season. They've already lost James Harden. Joel Embiid is 31 years old. I think it might be time for them to look to the future. And if that's the case, Tyrese Maxey might be the perfect guy for us to snag for them. They're actually a selling team right now. So let's go ahead and see if we can get him, man. If we throw in Keldon Johnson here, we'd have to also throw in Trey Jones. Yes, we're giving up some depth, but I think we have a lot of it. And the money matches up. It would be Markelle Fultz, Tyrese Maxey, and then Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, and Victor Wembanyama. I think that might be the move, man. I don't think they're going to do this straight up. They say they won't. That's fine. We have first-round picks that we just quite frankly don't need right now. We're struggling to find minutes for our second-year guys. We're struggling to find minutes for Cam Reddish. So let's go ahead and move these picks, man, and just see if we can win now. They're still saying no. They want a third one. Tyrese Maxey, welcome to the team. That is a big move. We're here, man. We're here. We're going to make this. They want to start Cam Reddish. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. This is the team now. I think we need to make one more move and get a backup point guard. Let's go ahead and see what's out there. Here's 27-year-old DeAnthony Melton sitting in free agency asking for $5 million. I think we have the money for that. Yeah, we do. We're going to give him a 2-year deal. We'll make it a player option for that second year. He happily accepts. And that is the team, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at this rotation now. So now we're looking at Markelle Fultz, Tyrese Maxey, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, and Victor Wembanyama. Off the bench, we got Ronnie Robbins, Malachi Brannon, Patrick Gibbs, DeAnthony Melton, and we even gave 10 minutes to Cameron Reddish, man. I think we're ready to go. We are ready to make a conference finals run. If not, make a trip to the NBA finals. Let's see if we can do it. All right, guys, so we went 43-39. I'm not going to lie, it was a disappointment. I'm going to chalk it up to having a bunch of you guys on the rosters. We take a look at this. Victor Wembanyama wins Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, man, I'm not too concerned. Jeez, that is a really good Thunder team. I'm not too concerned. I think we're going to be fine here as we see Victor getting All-NBA first team again. Yeah, I just think we need a full year under our belts. But hopefully we can still make a run here in the playoffs and make some noise. Let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at. We are the 6th seed. Checking out the stats here for our guys. Let's see. Tyrese Maxey, 14 points, 3.5 assists. Nothing too crazy. Shooting the ball really well, though. Yeah, I still feel good, man. I still feel really good about this team. I think we can still find a way to make some noise here as we go up against the Utah Jazz. Let's simulate the play-in and check out this matchup here. So they got Colin Sexton, Rajon Rupert, Desmond Bane, Jarvis Walker, and Walker Kessler. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's simulate this first game here. We won it. Let's simulate this next one. Nah, come on, guys. If we don't make it out the first round, this is a disappointment. All right. Let's change this to a 8-man rotation, I guess. Is that what we're doing now, boys? I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is. Tough scene. All right, simulate this game. We're still alive. Game 7. We're going to simcast this. Come on. The comeback. The comeback. It's back and forth. We're here. We're here. San Antonio. No, my God. Oh, how did we lose? I thought we won it. That must have been like a last-second shot. Oh, that's so brutal. That's so brutal. As we get a first-round exit to the eventual conference champs. That makes me feel a little bit better. But it ends up being the Detroit Pistons who end up winning it. Scoot Henderson. Oh, no. People are saying he's better than Vic now. That's tough. There it is. I'm surprised LeBron hadn't retired yet. We're just going to let everyone do what they want at this point since we're so far ahead. We don't have any draft picks, so we're going to skip past that, go over to team options. Yeah, man, that's a little bit disappointing. I was really hoping to at least get to the conference finals, but with a full year under our belt, we're bringing people back. DeAnthony Melton actually declined his player option. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do here as we check out the qualifying offers. We're going to bring back Jeremy Sochan. We are not going to bring back this guy. Don't know who you are. Don't know who you are. Malachi Brannon, we got to bring him back for sure. Yeah, and that's how we're going to be rolling with things. Let's go ahead and do that here and take a look at free agency. So we brought everybody back. Victor Wembanyama is now a 95 overall. He continues to just take huge strides. Tyrese Maxey still a 92, didn't progress. That's a bit disappointing. But yeah, everybody is back in the mix here. Brandon is now an 84. That's really nice. Albert Wallace, the guy who we tried to move on from actually off camera. He was our late first round pick from like 2 years ago, is now a 78. So that's interesting. We don't need both of these guys here. Although I guess Gibbs might be able to play power forward. I don't know. Let's go figure it out. So we're running it back, man. Markelle Fultz, Tyrese Maxey, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, Victor Wembanyama. Off the bench, we got Cam Reddish, Malachi Brannon, Patrick Gibbs, Ronnie Robbins, and Albert Wallace. We'll roll with a 10-man rotation to start it off, and we will go from there. However, I do want to give just a little bit more minutes to Jeremy Sochan, since I think he's, again, is one of our glue guys. But I don't even want to make any changes, man, because apparently that hurt our team last year. So I just want to bring everybody back. We got a full year of chemistry, even though it says 53% there. That's weird. But we're going to run it back and just see what we can do, man. Let's get it. So year 5 is our best one yet. We went 60-22. I'm loving it. I'm feeling good. Cade Cunningham continues to be 6th man of the year. I never checked out what the reason for that was. They must have drafted like a really nice guard or something. But let's go ahead and check out the awards here. Victor Wembanyama, all NBA first team again. Yeah, he's going crazy, man. What are his stats? 26, 13, 5. Man, we got to win a championship with this guy. We just have to. As we check out the rest of this year. Yeah. All right, man. We saw Victor's stats. Tyrese Maxey about 17-5. He's going to be testing free agency. I tried to get him to resign, but he wouldn't. Jeremy Sochan is actually seeing an uptick in his points per game. Yeah, this is all looking about as we would expect. Cam Reddish above average from deep. Finally. Oh, he actually did it last season. Finally, we like that, Cam. We like that, man. Let's go win a championship, man. Let's go win a championship as we simulate the plan. We're going up against the Clippers. Who y'all got, man? Davion Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell. That's crazy. They paired them up. Nah, this team might be unbeatable. Mikal Bridges, Sadiq Bey, and Marvin Mack. That's a nice name. But we're better, man. Let's get this. Let's simulate the first game. Goes to us. Second game goes to us. Okay, come on now. Come on now. There we go. Next game against the OKC Thunder. This is the team that went like, what was it, 65 and something. Let's see what they got. So they got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Taylor Horton Tucker, Bol, and Blake Dawkins. Oh, this is the Blake Dawkins team. That's concerning. Let's come over here and already shorten the rotation in advance. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, we made this an 8-man rotation. As you can see, we really don't have a backup point guard. I forgot to address that. But, hey, we got some ball handlers here, and Markelle Fultz, Tyrese Maxey. Just keep one of them on the court at all times. I think we're looking good, man. I think we're looking good, but I am scared. I'm not going to lie to y'all as we lose the first one. We lose the second one. Come on, boys. Fight back. Fight back. For San Antonio! We are in the conference finals, going up against our in-state foes, the Houston Rockets. Who y'all got? Let's go ahead and check it out, man. They got Carson Wallace, Jalen Green, Scotty Barnes, Jabari Smith Jr., Nikola Vucevic. This is a scary team. This is a scary team. But we got Victor Wembanyama, the scariest guy of them all. Let's go ahead and simulate this game by game, man. We win the first one. We win the second one. Come on now. Come on now. Nah, we don't blow these. We don't blow these, man. We don't blow these. Victor Wembanyama, conference finals MVP, as we're going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Oh boy. LaMelo Ball, Cole Anthony, Brandon Miller, now a 90 overall, Julius Randle, and Mark Williams. Let's get it, man. Let's win this thing. Come on now. Year 5. Is it going to be the year? Guys, come on. I don't even want to shorten the rotation anymore. There we go. Come on. No! What do we do? Like, what do we even do? Oh, man. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We need a backup guard. We need a backup guard. Are we shortening this even more? This is tough. Guys, not like this. Not like this. We're going to give some more here. Come on, guys. Come on. Please. We're just going to simulate it like this. Straight up. No! That's so brutal. I wanted it to be over. I wanted it to be over as we saw Steph retire there. Do we have a pick? Yeah. We have the 27th overall pick. We're going to see if maybe we can trade that on draft night for someone who can help us win now. Maybe a nice backup guard. Let's go ahead and check that out. So we can't trade it. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Let's see. Is there anybody here worth picking? Maybe a steal. This guy looks like a steal. I mean, he's supposed to be picked higher than this. Artem Semenko. 21 years old. Only supposed to be a starter. Yeah. Let's just go with the man. Whatever. Honestly, it doesn't matter a whole lot. All right, let's go ahead and see what he turned into. Let's go ahead and find him down here. 74. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's go to team options. We will sign him, I believe. Yeah, cool. What do we got? What do we got? Patrick Gibbs, got to bring him back. Ronnie Robbins, got to bring him back. Albert Wallace, yep, got to bring him back. We need all that, man. Qualifying offers to Victor Wembanyama, you best believe. You best believe we're going to extend that, man. All right. Let's go ahead and move past that. go to free agency and see what we can do here. So we are giving the offer to Victor Wembanyama. He's got 15 of them things now, including ours. We also had Jeremy Sochan, who at this point, I don't know if we're going to have money to bring him back, man. That's what you're asking? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You're wildin'. You're wildin'. Had I known, I wouldn't have even I would have traded him. I would have traded this boy. Yeah. We're going to see. Honestly, I'm not great with the whole salary cap thing. So I got to see. We have to match this. Yep. All right. So we're going to be able to do that at least. It looks like. Let's go ahead and move on to the next stage here. Yep. We match that. He agrees. Man, we've become a very expensive team, man. We need to win a championship. We have to. Malachi Brandon. We're going to try to bring him back as well. I'm not a salary cap expert, man. But we're going to see. We're going to see if we can bring everyone back. So, guys, we lost Malachi Brandon. It's unfortunate. But we had to sign Victor Wembanyama. We had to sign Jeremy Sochan. It is what it is. Either way, our starting five remains the same. So that is important. Victor is a 98 now. And off the bench, man, we're going to have to make a move or two. Because right now we got Patrick Gibbs. Cam Reddish is still the same. Yeah, this is pretty much our 4 off the bench. And we'll try to trade this guy for a backup guard. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, man. So I see Kevin Porter Jr. sitting in free agency. We are going to give him an offer. Actually, D'Angelo Russell was there. That might have been a better option, but it is what it is, man. That's a nice steal here. So now the rotation is looking like Markelle Fultz, Tyrese Maxey, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, and Victor Wembanyama. Off the bench, we got Cam Reddish, Kevin Porter Jr., Patrick Gibbs, Ronnie Robbins, and Albert Wallace. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. Year 6. Let's go ahead and simulate this, and hopefully this is the year for us. All right, guys, LaMelo wins MVP once again. He is our arch nemesis because they took a championship away from us. Victor Wembanyama, Defense Player of the Year for like the 5th time in a row. Pretty much however many years he's been in the league, he's gotten depoys. So that's nice to see. He gets all NBA first team. So does Brandon Miller. So they have a nasty duo. Yeah, that team is going to be tough to beat, bro. That team is going to be tough to beat. I was really hoping, as we see, yeah, all defensive first team. I was really hoping that Tyrese Maxey would be that second guy for us, you know, the Robin to Victor Wembanyama being Batman, but has not happened. Let's go and check out the stats, just see how they're looking. So we were the number 1 seed, 60-22, and actually tied with the Hornets for the best record in the league. I likes that. Man. What are the stats looking like? Talk to me. Let's go. Victor Wembanyama, we expected. Jeremy Sochan has become our 2nd highest scorer. Is he shooting pretty well? He is. Yeah. Nah, he's nice, man. I'm glad that we picked him over Malachi Brandon. I hated that we had to decide, but it had to be done. Tyrese Maxey, like I said, just hasn't been that guy for us, man. It's disappointing. Kevin Porter Jr. came in and did some nice things for us. But yeah, man, let's get into this playoffs, man. We are going to simulate the play-in. We're going up against the LA Clippers. Who y'all got, man? Who y'all got? Scoot. Oh, this is perfect. Scoot Henderson versus Victor Wembanyama. They also have Donovan Mitchell, Michael Porter Jr., Tari Eason, and Mo Wagner. Hey, let's get it, boys. Come on. Yes, sir. Let's take it to them, boys. Come on, Victor. Y'all not like that. Y'all are not like that. Come on now. Let's go. What is Scoot average? 28. All right, he actually is like that. But so is Victor Wembanyama. 26, 11. Let's go, man. He's a 99 overall now. We're here. Going up against Dallas. Who y'all got? Is this the Luka team still? Luka's not there anymore. Oh, GG's. Come on now. We're here. They got Sengun. I don't care. We're better. Okay. A little scared there. Yep, 3-1. There we go. All right, boys. Going up against Houston. Who y'all got? Oh, my God. Charlotte got eliminated. This is our year. Carson Wallace, Jalen Green, Kenyon Martin Jr., Scotty Barnes, Jabari Smith Jr. It's a nice team, but we're better. Let's get this, boys. Come on. Actually, we're going to shorten the rotation because I don't even want to mess with this, man. I don't even want to mess with this right now because we have a chance here to win it all. And you best believe we're going to take advantage. Let's get it. First game. Yep. Second game. Come on, guys. Yeah. We're here. No game 7. Let's go. We are here. Come on now. Let's go to this matchup here. Victor Wembanyama, yep, conference finals. Hey, man, Charlotte is out, but the team that beat them, the Indiana Pacers, has reached the finals. Who do y'all got? Luka. I was so excited that we did not have to play Luka, and here he is with Sebastian McDonald, Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Smith, and Domantas Sabonis. I still think we're better, man. Luka's a 98. Victor's a 99. Let's go. Yup. Come on. Let's go. We're going to simcast this, man. We will jump in if it's close so we can see the Spurs celebrating. Come on. Oh, yeah. San Antonio. We are about to do it. Let's go ahead and jump in, man. Let's jump in. It's time. San Antonio. As we're going to come over here and make this neutral. There we go. All right. I don't know why it always does that camera angle there. But yeah, we're not going to be doing that. Come on now. There we go. All right, man. It's finally time. I got scared because it was Luka. Did we get lucky that Charlotte didn't reach the finals? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. But I don't even care. At the end of the day, it's going to be a championship for the San Antonio Spurs in about 35 seconds here. As we see this guy, McDonald. Yep. Why isn't Victor in the game? Please don't tell me he fouled out. Please don't tell me he fouled out. He fouled out, man. I wanted to see him actually playing. But it's fine. Kevin Porter Jr. with the ball. We got it to Tyrese. Yeah, man. Hey. Look, at the end of the day, I know this took a while. But this is what it's going to take for the Spurs, man. They're going to have to build through the draft. I thought they did that. You know, getting a guy like Victor Wembanyama. They also had some nice guys. That center right there, number 30. But we had a few really nice guys off the bench. And then, you know, we're going to have to find some diamonds in the rough. I thought Markelle Fultz was really good for us. I guess he fouled out. As we win it. But yeah, this is what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to get draft picks. Hope they hit. And then do some digging, man. Try to find some good pieces around the league. Tyrese Maxey. I know it seems unrealistic, but it happens. It happens a lot where guys get disgruntled and they want a new location. You know, this happened to be it for him. But, man, I'm so happy right now. This video took forever. I think this is season like 7. Cam was about to check into the game. Hey, Cam's another one of those guys. He stuck with us. That was a diamond in the rough that we found. He turned out to be a nice rotational piece. Hey, champions. Finals MVP. No surprise. Victor Wembanyama. His whole head doesn't even fit in the screen. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and check out stats, man. So Wemby